Hello and welcome back to Tales of Arise. Now, let's get into this city. And let's see why this region is so much better off than all of the others. Or if it's just a facade and everyone's living a terrible life after all. Well, it looks pretty nice. What was that stone in his hand? Viscint.
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
Oh yeah,
If
I
they
forgot
are,
that that was a
they're
thing.
awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Droshin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
His entire worldview is breaking down.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
We should.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right, even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
That's quite far down. Okay, there's a lot of things happening here. What are the stars for? Oh, those are just all the citizens I need to speak to. Your armor rocks, big guy. Let me wear it. Our armor is certainly something even a Danan like you could wear. You just need to grow into it first. I'll work hard to grow big and strong, promise. Okay. Ah, I remember you. Do you need anything? What is this place? This is Viscint, capital city of Elda Menancia. A beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. The most beautiful landmark is Ortolina Palace and the manor of Lord Doherlin. His policies have ensured that we can live our lives free of oppression. Do you need anything else? Seems pretty bustling here. It sure is. It's what sets this city apart. We're still technically slaves, but we get paid fairly for our work, so everybody's happy to work. The marketplace is booming, and worries about where food or lodgings come from are a thing of the past. It's all the result of Lord Dohalim's reforms. Anywhere we can rest, like the inn up there. Ah, you must be tired after so long on the road. Go up the stairs behind me and you'll find an inn straight to your right. They've always got a barker girl out front, so it should be hard to miss. The beds there are great, so I highly recommend staying there at least once. Alright. Let me have a look. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. At the map. Yep, seems rather big. It's a couple quests around too. And many other places we can go to. I think we'd rather go around here. This way. Then we can probably just speak to... should we go to the inn first? Oh, we might go to the inn first after we made that.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Huh?
Well,
oh,
let's see what they have to say.
Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger to these parts, yes?
Right.
Yeah, we came from out of town. Why? I apologize for the sudden proposition, but you wouldn't happen to have any granite fangs on your person by any chance, would you? They come from the tusks of boar zoogles that you can find outside of town.
Hmm?
You're looking for zoogle tusks. How come? To make weapons out of them?
That can't be.
Nothing like that. You see, those tusks change color when they detect poison. Eating utensils made from those tusks are quite popular at Ortolina Palace, so I was hoping to stock up on more of them. Oh, what? Is someone worried they're being poisoned? Renna is a society that respects its hierarchy. It's hard for me to imagine anyone actually trying to poison a noble. Likewise, I've never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's tradition at the palace to offer the tusks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for their assistance, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. Hence, if you happen to have any granite fangs, I wish to ask that you hand me 4 of them. Sure.
How's this?
We can stand to give away that many. Wonderful. Thank you so very much, kind sir. Now I have enough to make more utensils. Oh, you're the one who makes them, huh? Mind if I watch you do that sometime, if you're okay with an audience, that is? Of course. Please feel free to visit me whenever you have a moment to spare. I'd love it if you could maybe also turn some of those tusks into
Hey!
Often? Never mind, I think we're going to head out now. Very well, thank you again for your generosity. 1500 gold? We can definitely use those.
Zoogle fangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
I really love the design of this city. It's great. I could totally see myself just running through this for like half an hour, just looking at stuff. Some beef in a chest. Okay. I don't know if I'd eat that one, Alphen. Don't know how fresh that would be. Yeah, I can't jump. Can I jump over that though? Yes, good. Hey, guardsman, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Menacia everything's peaceful. There's 0 chance of anything bad happening. Well, yeah, thanks to the Lord, life is nice for all of us. Yeah, see? And it's more than just us anyway. There's also the guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason this city's so peaceful is because Urenan soldiers are around. All the younger kids idolize you, so don't shatter their illusions, please. You've got a silver tongue, mister. Fine, I'll make this drink my last. Let's have a look at the inn.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Living week. I mean, we could do something with accessories, but we've got so little money, I'd rather worry about other stuff first. Local blacksmith. Thumbnail. We need more titanium vambrace for a flare claw. So we'll grab that for now. We've got those, we got that. Okay, we can't craft anything more at the moment. Anything we can sell? Probably, but I don't really want to right now. As long as we don't desperately need money, I never sell
I
stuff.
always love the sound of hammers banging away.
What is this? Just a general store? Yes, apparently. Wait, those improvements? Yeah, they would be. They're 1,500 each. I can't even afford both of them, so I'd rather buy none of them. Maybe we'll pick one up somewhere. Yep. Actually, no, we won't cook before resting, because I'm assuming we won't get into any fights for the next 10 minutes, so it would be a shame. A waste. Okay. Nothing special in this inn. At least it was free.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I don't know if that means it's close to here somewhere, or if it's just some... Oh, that? No, that's a cat. There's gotta be somewhere close to here. I hear you. Where are you? Over there. Up here somewhere? Oh, there he is. A halo. Using echolocation to find owls.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Probably. We'll get there eventually. All this way over here. Do I want to check that out right now? I mean, there's no harm in doing so. Oh.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something. I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Eldimenencia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Alright, it does look like we're blocked off from going further this direction anyway. Yep. Alright. We'll come back here. I take it you folks are all travelers. It's so wonderful to have you all here.
I guess.
You really don't bat an eye at at us all being together, do you? Even though we have a Renan with us. Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight elsewhere on Dana, but here in Viscint it's a part of everyday life. Hey, if we want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way?
Sure.
Yes, that's exactly right. Although if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley, since you all appear to be of that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill one another for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other as well as vicious Sugals. But when our current Lord Dohalim came to power, one of the very first things he did was put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You are telling me a Renan Lord did that? The place was then refurnished and it reopened as a proper place to train like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the Eldimenencia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use its facilities. Anyone? Even Danans?
Sure.
Of course, the arena is far too punishing for me, but if you're looking to hone your skills, I recommend you pay it a visit. Okay. I'm assuming that's down this way. Right? Probably. Not that it actually tells me. What do you want?
Okay!
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about this huge Zoogle that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zoogles alike. Yes, we ran into that. Didn't end too well. It attacks even Zoogles. Now that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about given up on it. We'll see what we can do. You really think you have what it takes? I mean, you all look capable, don't get me wrong, but we've got this, don't worry. As a matter of fact, we've got someone here who can practically shoot down flying Zoogles with her eyes closed.
That's great.
You mean Xion? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her for this. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around Treslita Highway. Normally, it'll leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in to cause trouble.
Well...
Meaning that the only way to attract its attention is if we fight some other Zoogles first. You've got it. It's a pain in the ass to be sure, but a clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we're off to go hunt it. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back.
All right!
Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting. Well, we're not going to do that now because as we've seen last time, didn't end too well. Don't want that
What are you
to
gonna
happen
use
again.
the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
So we're going to go back there once we've leveled up a bit. Did all those people move here? Dad says that people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
He's got to be hungry, right?
What's wrong?
Oh yeah, that's that guy, isn't it? Wait, you're that foodie we ran into before, aren't you?
Yes!
Oh, why hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cislodia. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again, Lord, give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked. You never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know, I think they're pretty good.
How?
I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm here in Viscint on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top-secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to procure what I need once more? Back up a little. What was that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Hell yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than for beef stew, a first-rate dish that's all about its meat.
Hey!
So you did steal the recipe is what you're saying. So what if I did? Who cares? Now what do you say? Will you gather what I need or not? Alphen, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. He only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him a criminal. Precisely. I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Cislodia and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you? Yep.
Right.
We've already got what you're looking for.
Nice work.
In that case, I need you to follow this recipe here and cook me a beef stew right away. Why are you making me cook again? Can't wait to see how this turns out, Alphen. Come on, isn't the stew ready yet?
Right.
Sorry, Law. It says here I have to let it simmer for 5 hours.
No way.
5 hours? That beef would have tasted perfectly fine if we just grilled it up real quick.
I don't believe this.
If that's how you're going to act, then you can forget about having any.
Great!
Alright, looks like it's done now.
Very nice.
Oh ho, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Oh, this is absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. Truly, this is a golden age of cooking we live in.
I guess...
that doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes. I'll say, I feel like his reaction is even more dramatic than last time.
Law.
Oh well, why don't you try some next, Law?
Yeah!
Sure, I'll have some.
Whoa!
Holy crap, this meat is so tender, I feel like it's gonna melt right in my mouth. And the sauce is so rich and packed with the taste of meat and veggies. It gives the whole an unbelievably deep flavor.
Is that...
These veggies too, they're so meaty and tasty just the way they are. They make for a really nice complimentary side
Oh,
dish.
this is bad.
Whoever
Real
came up
bad.
with this meal really thought every dish through. I can see why the palace would serve it. You know, Gardeno, you could take a page out Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes. You people don't understand anything. All that boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured oaf. Flavor is something you express with your whole body, no, your very soul. Were you watching that? Did you see how I moved with every fiber of my being? Open your eyes wide and burn this next sight into your brain. Ready? Absolutely.
Just great.
I get it, I was wrong. No need to get all worked up about it.
Yes!
Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Oh, nice. 1100 gold. And the recipe. Yeah, who cares?
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
Is that the way out, or is it... Okay, I can't leave here. That's probably not the right way to the arena. Oh, there's a chest. Some pork! What is with this city and leaving meat in places? Assuming this is the way to the palace. Oh, wrong button again. But then where would the arena be? Here? Maybe? Curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Danans get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danans and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
What is in here? Oh, there is the training grounds. Okay. That's not what I expected.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Viscint.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Welcome to the training grounds, the pride of Viscint. If you're looking for a place to take your training to the next level, you've come to the right place. We embrace anybody who walks through our doors as long as you want to improve yourself. You'll always have a place to train here. I can already tell just from looking at you all that you don't want to simply improve either. You want to be the best at what you do, am I right? Then step right up and throw down the gauntlet. We'll be more than happy to put you through your paces. Let's do a group battle. Target clear time 3 minutes. Gold zinc lever armor. Noble Azure Lunar inherited coat. Sounds nice. Yeah, sure. Recommended level 30. Never mind. Maybe not. We don't have the recommended level for these things yet, but that's something we'll look at in the future. I like the rewards I'm seeing. I also like it having a fast travel point. We can come here at any point we want. Alright, do we have something more over here? Not necessarily, but maybe there's a chest hidden. Ah, something of the sort.
What's this doing here?
H gel. I don't know who lost that in those flowers, but we've now got it. Anything over here? No. Just a view, like. Nice view. A big mountain. I don't think this is how mountains work, but okay. Let's head into the palace. You can just walk past these guys, no problem. Okay. Door's tightly shut. Well, never mind then. Yep, this is Ortolina Palace. Entry is forbidden to all but those with his lord. Okay. Alright, we are forbidden to enter. Oops, wrong button. Where should we go? Look around Viscint some more, it says. I do think I've looked around Viscint. But okay. Maybe we need to go back to the inn.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So is mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Okay. Is this still...
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Okay.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. Let me go here first, though. That looks quite nice. Up ahead is the Gillane Wood. It's outside of our patrol area, and it's dangerous there, so stay away. But it looks lovely. I want to go there. Also, this waterfall is nice. Oh, there's some mushrooms. And let's go to the quarry. The guards apparently like active. Guarding things. Why do we need to? Zephyr, deceased.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Some apples that we've just stolen. What's over there? What is this? A generator of some sort, I assume. And some milk. Can I jump up here? No. Ah. What are you doing? Oh, I have livestock that has reached maturity. Okay.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Well, I'm assuming we'll find out. More peach gel. You've even got safety barriers so people don't fall down.
Halt!
Oh, hello there, character from the intro.
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldemenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldemenencia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person?
And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim.
I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Ortolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
I think that's less odd than
Still,
the
they already
locked
know
away
we're here.
region here.
Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
This
Hey,
place
are you
looks
sure
sketchy.
about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renin for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renin society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renin rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Okay. Medical facility for the severely ill. That's caution off.
I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renins all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
The side of reason.
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
Alright, let's see the Lord.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Nope.
Hey!
You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from the citizenry came in. Lord Dohalim is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Hello, character from the intro.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara.
That
You're
is
the wielder
unexpected.
of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of Viscint by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering, and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get?
What are you
What
talking
were
about,
thinking,
Gillane?
attacking him on your own.
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Loose cannon, yep, that's a fitting title. Increases max AG, alright. You are forgiven, Shion. Okay. Oh, 1800. Surely that means I can get whatever I want. Now, what is it that I want? That AG restored by perfect evading guard is probably not a bad idea. Raises the boost gauge every 10 hits during combo. Okay, no, I want that. And we'll take increased weak point damage too. For Shion. Increased max AG, there we go. Rinwall. Yeah, reduced art casting time during combo sounds nice. And law. I'll take faster AG recovery.
It pains me to see that Renin cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renin-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renins and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please, it's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danins, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.